Hello there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. This is Victoria, and we are doing your July 2024 money and career reading. So let's get right into it. There is a lot of astrology going on in the month of July, as is normal. We're not going to highlight everything, or we'll be here for the next hour. But one of the more important ones is Saturn, your ruler, is in retrograde as of the very end of June. Saturn, of course, can help you learn some life lessons, can help you make a plan or reassess your current situation since it's in retrograde. A retrograde is reassess, reevaluate, regroup, renew, refocus, all these things. So you could potentially have a little bit of a slowdown on your path to follow your goals and dreams, but it's probably going to be to your benefit, right? You might also find that things are a little bit slower for you in the month of July. And if you have summer vacation or anything like that coming up, then maybe that's a welcome sigh of relief for you. It takes the pressure off of your goals, perhaps. We do have a new moon in Cancer on the 5th of July, and Cancerian energy is very much about your home, your family. This is also at a Taurus degree, which can represent your money, your resources. So you might be putting your money into a home, buying a new home, moving to a new neighborhood, perhaps investing some money or selling something can maybe bring you some more money. But new moons bring new beginnings, new intentions, great time to set those goals for yourself. We have a blue moon in your sign, Capricorn. It's very important for you. This is on the 21st of July. This is the second full moon in your sign in a month. Man, oh man, right? This one might be a little bit more wonky than the first one was because, number one, it is your second one. So it is a blue moon. So a blue moon, of course, by its nature, can bring something out of the woodwork, can bring you a surprise. Hopefully it's a surprise you like. It can be quite emotional. Something can happen out of the blue, right? Blue moon, something you didn't expect. But we do have Saturn in retrograde at this time as well. So if you may be feeling the pressure. So you might have a sense of relief at the beginning of the month, and then the pressure is on towards the end of the month. So if you've been procrastinating at all throughout the month, this is where you're going to have to knuckle down and do some work. We do have a whole bunch of planetary aspects backloading the end of the month. So try and stay calm, keep your emotions in check, and of course, take things one day at a time and put your plan into motion. Time to get things done. We have go the distance here for you, and this is wonderful energy encouraging you to keep going one day, one step at a time. You're almost there. You have the ability to reach a goal. If you have a vision, you have a dream, you've got some things that you've told yourself, I've got to get this done. So some projects on the go, or maybe you've got a deadline for something. Go the distance is, number one, a reminder that life is a marathon, not a sprint, right? So, but something is within reach. We're almost at that checkered flag. So for some of you, you are setting these long-term goals, and the cheetah on this card with the checkered flag says, whatever it is that you want, putting a plan in place will get you to where you want to be. This can also represent that for some of you, you have something that is being completed this month. And of course, the second full moon in your sign can bring about a completion. So this can be something really wonderful for you. It can be something to do with your money, your home. Of course, maybe if you've got a project that you're finishing in your workplace, this can maybe elevate your career status in some way and elevate your reputation. So this can bring you more money or open up job opportunities for you. Chaos and conflict with card number 33. Threes are about creation, fertility. Threes related back to the Empress card, right? But threes are creation, which is the basis of manifestation. But sometimes to manifest the things that we want in our life, sometimes it creates a little turbulence because sometimes we need to shake things up a little bit or let some things go. So chaos and conflict can be you taking the initiative and shaking up your world a little bit, right? And, kind of like a little bit like a tower moment there for yourself, right? We're shedding and getting rid of anything that's not working, and we're embracing some new ways of being. So new jobs, perhaps your old belief systems about money and your spending habits and your savings or lack of savings, maybe something may occur here for you right in the middle of the month. I forgot to mention, we do have some tricky energy. So there could be some fighting energy here, right? Fighting words, some arguments, things like that. And with this being the middle card, this can represent the middle of the month. We have Mars coming into a conjunction with Uranus in Taurus. And while a conjunction is typically, you know, a good energy, right? Mars can give you power and initiative and help you to make some bold, brave, courageous moves, which can be wonderful. It can move you closer to your financial goals. But Uranus likes freedom. Uranus is the great awakener, likes change, and quite often does bring us something unexpected. And in the sign of Taurus, Taurus likes to dig in its heels and just enjoy the status quo and likes peace, right? So whereas Uranus likes freedom, Mars likes to go for it, right? Taurus is like, well, just wait a minute. So in this energy, there could be some conflicts about freedom around money, financial freedom, freedom for the future. Taurus does represent your money. It is ruled by Venus. So this can be about finding the resources that you need, or this can be, you know, this bold, courageous energy where if something's not working for you, bam, we're blowing it out of the water right about then. It could just be a decision that you make inside of you, or it could be some actual actions that you're taking, right? Sometimes we do need to find our freedom and break away from something that is just kind of stuck. Now, having said that, you could have some issues if you have money tied up in something long term, and maybe you need to get your money out of the bank, right? And, you know, you might actually have to kind of, you know, fight to free up your money in some way, right? And it could be that something rolled over for you and there's some sort of exit clause there or something like that. So you could have to fight for your financial freedom or to free up your finances in some way. But this can certainly have to do with another person as well. But just realize that chaos and conflict is bringing in some bumpy energy here. And it may be people around you. It might not necessarily just be you, but on our way to create something we want or to make some positive changes, sometimes we're in for a bumpy ride. 33, master number 33 is the master teacher number. So it could be the school of hard knocks. Here for some of you, number one, you could be getting older and wiser in your, you know, in how you make your money or how you spend your money, invest for your future. But also you could be learning a hard lesson somewhere because that master teacher, Saturn, is our cosmic teacher and is in retrograde. So Saturn could be teaching you something about money or about how to deal with people, right? That kind of thing. So a little bit of a mixed bag with that energy. But we have the fates coming in here as well. Card 17. I love this card. Okay, so this is showing you that there could be some fated events that are going on around you. There's something happening that's meant to happen. However, in this particular card, this is reminding you that it's neither good nor bad. It's just something where the wheels have already been set in motion, right? And some things are meant to happen to teach us something or to open up doors for us or to show us what's not working. So be aware that there may be some things that you just cannot change in the month ahead, and how you deal with, you know, perhaps this chaos and conflict is you be flexible, open, adaptable, and, you know, you never know, because some changes that are going on around you could open the door to more financial abundance and prosperity for you. And this can be really positive for you. You've got that fates energy all wrapped up in the stars, right? Card 17 is related back to the star card, hope and inspiration, healing, balance, but also little miracles may happen along the way. So you could be gaining deeper wisdom and understanding about why something previously didn't work out for you, all right? Or maybe you are taking a more philosophical approach about something because the chaos and conflict, maybe your company restructures, someone walks in one day and all of a sudden quits and throws your workplace in turmoil, that kind of thing. Those kind of things can sometimes put you in a better earning position than maybe what you currently have right now. We have the Six of Pentacles here for you, and this is the active energy right now. Who doesn't like a little bit of Six of Pentacles? Yay, hands up for you. Six of Pentacles can be something coming your way. This can be a bonus, a raise. This can be some financial prosperity. Something is flowing back to you, and it's because of the effort, some energy that you have put out there circulating back to you. So awesome energy here. You could get a little bit of a surprise. Hopefully someone hands you a wad of cash, okay, or an opportunity to make more money. The Six of Pentacles can be, it's a merchant card, right? So it can be where if you work for a company or if you own your own company, there may be a little bit of relief in sight. So if you're short-staffed, maybe they hire someone new. If you have your own business, this can be where you're like, okay, I'm bogged down. I got to do something a little different here because I'm like tired and drained. And maybe you're hiring at least one more employee. And this can really restore the balance in your day, in your workload, in your business, in your workplace, right? So this can be wonderful energy. The Six of Pentacles is where we do restore the balance, especially with our money. Now, you could also be looking at your finances here, and you could be balancing your household budget. You could be focused on this month because don't forget Saturn retrograde, we're reassessing our financial situation. And so you could be having a look at your household bills and responsibilities and looking at your paycheck. And if you share money with somebody, maybe you're looking at their paycheck as well and going, okay, there's something a little bit off here. We got to reassess this. And this is where you kind of, restore equal responsibility. But you could be getting some more money here because that Six of Pentacles can represent an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, getting paid what you're worth. And this may be a little bit of a surprise sometimes that comes in. But help and resources are yours to be had and yours to be found in some way there. So awesome card there. Can even be that if you are, if there's something that you really want, go the distance. Maybe you've been waiting, saving up for something. And the Six of Pentacles can be where you all of a sudden find it on sale. Right. And so it feels like you've been gifted with something, right? And what you want is just a little bit cheaper than it was. And you're like, yes, that's awesome. We have the Nine of Wands. This is the energy activating for you in your month ahead. So yeah, a little bit of a weary energy, a little bit of a tired energy here as well. So with the Six of Pentacles coming in here and the Nine of Wands, which is what's being activated, you could get some financial relief here for you. You may also need to make sure that you are putting up your boundaries in regards to money and your resources, all right? Because that Nine of Wands, sometimes, we do recognize that we're moving forward, we're working our day to day, we've got a lot of responsibility, but now we're a little bit wary of what's going on. We're a little bit skeptical, okay, or we're, kind of worried or tense that someone's going to take advantage of us in some way. So keep your wits about you with the Nine of Wands. Make sure you do put up boundaries, especially financial boundaries or boundaries of responsibility wherever you do need to, especially in your workplace, chaos and conflict. If all of a sudden, the boat gets rocked in there and maybe someone leaves and now someone wants to give you a bunch more work to do, make sure that you do have that boundary, that line in the sand, and so say, well, hey, that's fine, but I'm capable of helping out for the short term, but I'm not absorbing someone else's job. And this can be where you enter into those discussions about remuneration for yourself, getting a little bit more money or negotiating like some time off instead, because the Nine of Wands can be an energy where we are a little bit tired and drained. We need a rest. We need a vacation. So you may even have the opportunity opening up Six of Pentacles to go on vacation. Maybe someone helps you out. Someone could gift you something. Maybe you've got a relative with a cabin somewhere and they're like, hey, you want to borrow this for, 3-4 days? I don't have anyone staying there. I know you've been working really hard. And, and you're like, yes, please. That would be awesome, right? So who doesn't want a gift like that? So something can be a little bit of a reward for you in some way, whether it's actually like hard, cold cash or whether it's a gift of some kind. But with the Nine of Wands, this does show an energy of completion. Yes, you're tired, but in this energy, right, matching with the go the distance, this shows you're completing something. You're right on the finish line there. You're tying up some loose ends. So it can be that you're done with a situation and you're ready for change, especially if you're in a workplace where you're not getting paid what you're worth. The Six of Pentacles shows there is a better way out there for you. This can be if you worked on a project for a long time and you've been putting in a lot of overtime and things like that. You're almost done, just like the go the distance. But with the Six of Pentacles, you could get some sort of bonus out of that for all of your hard work and dedication, right? You've really got that in the bag. But the Nine of Wands, yeah, it is about completion of something. So things might be wrapping up. You might be wrapping up things, or you might all of a sudden decide, I am done. I am out of here. So endings could be in sight for you. The blessing headed your way is the Ten of Wands. You're really getting things done. Okay, the Nine and Ten of Wands, it is very heavy energy, very world weary energy. But in both of these cards, you know, there's both positive and negative that comes out of them, right? And with the Nine of Wands, we're skeptical. We're worried about what's coming next, right? Or we're just working ourselves really hard. We're accomplishing things, but at a cost, right? Then Ten of Wands does show a full completion of something. So not only are you wrapping things up, you are getting her done. And you're like, woof, okay, I'm getting things done. I'm ready for a little bit of a break. And, you know, maybe now I'm looking for something new, or I'm ready for the next stage. The Ten of Wands being in your blessings position, the energy benefiting you the most is your ability to recognize where you are taking on too much responsibility. And the Nine of Wands shows your ability to put up a little bit of a boundary. And this can be simply with your money at home, your finances, what you pay out every month for your rent and your bills and all that kind of stuff, and what your spouse does, right? If you've got one, if you live with someone and share money in some way, right? So this can be where you really do restore the balance, because remember, here in this energy, it's not necessarily balanced at all, okay? But the Six of Pentacles is. So your ability to correct a situation and right some wrongs, right, is very much on par here for you. But the Ten of Wands is, you know, you could really be seeing something through to completion. You could be about to reap your rewards. Sometimes when we have the Ten of Wands energy, yes, it can represent you're completely done with a situation. You're like, I'm ready for something new. I need a change. But the Ten of Wands can also be, I keep going, I keep persevering, I keep moving forward, and I'm ready for more responsibility. I'm ready for a higher paying job. I'm ready for a higher position. And, you know, like, put me in, coach. I'm ready, because the next card up is, of course, the Page of Wands. And this can be something new, a new level of, you know, financial freedom, a new level in your career path, right? And the Ten of Wands can be that, you know what, look at everything that I'm capable of. Now I need my rewards for it, right? So this can be where you are, you know, perhaps really looking to level up in some way. And the Six of Pentacles shows you have the ability to do that. Now, whether it's where you are, where you work right now, or whether it's something new, that's all up to you guys, right? So, because again, chaos and conflict can be a shakeup in your current situation, but it can also be that, you know, hey, we're breaking down structures and we're looking for something better. So a little bit of challenging energy, very tiring, very busy, and very stressful energy, but with an end in sight. All right. We've got the Six of Cups here, and this is your advice from Spirit. Don't turn down any gift or offer that is given to you. The Six of Cups is sometimes an energy where someone gives you a sweet gesture of some kind. They could be offering you advice. They could be offering you a shoulder to cry on. Maybe they buy you dinner. This can be that relative that has that empty cabin sitting there, and they see how hard you're working and that you haven't had a vacation for a while, and they're offering you something. The Six of Cups quite often is a little bit of a gift, something coming in. So your advice from Spirit is, if someone's willing to help you in some way, don't be stubborn, Capricorn, okay, and accept the help or accept the gift. Now, the Six of Cups can also be, don't forget to have fun. Yes, we've got Saturn, you know, kind of like drilling down for us all, right? But especially you. And, you know, sometimes, yeah, we do have something. We feel like there's a monkey on our back. We feel like we do need to get something accomplished. But Spirit says here, don't forget to have fun. Yes, we need to work hard for what we want and to make improvements in our life, but balance is important as well, right? So get out, have some fun, spend some time with your kids, spend some time with your spouse or your significant other if you've got one, spend some time with your friends, do something lighthearted, because this can bring you in an energy of like a breath of fresh air and make you feel more revived. And then you've got more energy to keep on doing whatever it is you are doing and whatever it is you're working towards. Six of Cups can potentially be where you recognize some lesson from the past, right? We can be reflecting on the past, enjoying the present moment, or being present in the moment, and making plans for the future. So, but just be aware when we do look at the past, make sure you're seeing things for really how they were, how they have been, and don't put on rose-colored glasses. We do tend to sugarcoat the past a little bit, and it's just part of our brains protecting ourselves, right? But you could potentially have a second chance at something, because this can be something coming back into your life. This can be where you bump into an old colleague or an old friend or something. You might have a job opportunity come back around again. And, so Spirit says here, if that's, if you bump into someone and maybe you get to talking and they're like, hey, you know what, we're hiring. And, I think you're kind of the person that we're looking for. Or, if you do have that opportunity coming back around again to make a change or to go for that promotion to make more money, then, say yes, right? Say, assess your situation, of course. But then if it feels good and it feels right to you, say yes. Because remember, we do have the fates, fated events, fated encounters, fated doors opening for us, right? There's something that is in motion, something that is meant to happen or you're meant to experience. And it could be that there is a blessing coming your way out of that. The Queen of Wands is your overall outcome for the month, all right? And this is success, okay? The Queen of Wands is a very successful energy. It's a very strong, very independent energy as well. And, right, we've got the 9 and 10 of Wands, and then, bam, we're not looking at the page. No, sorry, bub. We are going right up to the Queen. Right? And the Queen of Wands is very fiery, very passionate, very inspired, very independent, and very successful, filled with adventure, filled with some saucy, spicy energy, filled with passion. And so this can be you getting what you want or reviving yourself, having some success, right? And you're feeling good, you're feeling at the top of your game, you're feeling like anything is possible in the world is your oyster. And why? Because it's something that you've done. Very independent energy is the Queen of Wands. But you're also open to new experiences, new things, new opportunities, right? So even if you don't have everything you want, or maybe you haven't found that perfect opportunity, or you haven't had an influx of cash, the Queen of Wands shows that you're very confident that you can get what you want. And you're open to different avenues of pursuing that. So it's awesome energy. This can also be somebody in the upright. The Queen of Wands can also be somebody who can help you, inspire you, motivate you, give you some advice, or open the doors of opportunity for you as well. This would be somebody who is quite interesting and exciting to be around. They might be incredibly creative or successful in business. They might always be open up to an adventure. They're always honest, though, so you don't have to doubt them, especially in the upright. And so, again, just like Six of Cups, if someone offers to help you in some way or has something to offer you, do yourself a favor and examine it and examine the opportunities. Don't turn something down right away, because you never know what potential may lie in something that someone offers. All right, but this can be a really positive person. It can also be someone that just kind of helps you see the light a little bit, because this can be a person who is really good at giving advice, because they're honest, right? They're not going to sugarcoat anything. They're not going to lie about anything. They're just going to kind of like say, well, hey, the power lies within you to do whatever you want to do, right? So this can be someone who can really be a really good influence for you. Your heart is the seat of your power. Powerful energy with the Queen. Here's a way to instantly stop a downward negative spiral. Focus on your heart. Breathe in deeply, keeping your focus on your heart, and concentrate on feeling love in your heart. Breathe out while keeping your focus and feeling the love in your heart. Repeat this a total of 7 times. You will feel more peaceful, you will feel lighter, and the negative thoughts and feelings will have stopped. I will hold that up for you. Okay, just one of the keys on your path to manifesting your goals and your dreams. Another message, we have don't try and control negative thoughts. Don't worry one bit about them. All you have to do is deliberately think as many good thoughts as you can each day, and they will cancel out any negative thoughts. Practice this daily, and in a short time, you will have completely retrained your mind to consistently generate positive thoughts. And on that note there, Capricorn, I'm going to leave that there for you. I do hope there was something here that you enjoyed or that resonated with you in some way. If so, please do take a moment and press that like button. Free for you, but it does let me know you resonate on some level, and it lets YouTube know you enjoy the reading, so it'll share it with more people. If you do enjoy my content, hit that notification bell. You'll get subscribed to the channel, and you'll always know when I put up something new. It's just about every day. And drop a heart in the comments down below. I'll heart you back, and we'll connect our energy and get some beautiful, positive, abundant vibes flowing out into the universe. I hope you have a great month there, Cappy, and I'll see you later. Bye.